There we go. I got things working. Hooray! Hello, everyone. How are we doing? As you see, I have a bit of a packed schedule. I will re-upload the schedule just for myself, just that way I can upload this so you can all see. We have some discussions to have before all of this. I wasn't even planning on streaming today, but I decided, why not? Hello, NT. Hello, Flame. Hello, Phelius. Hello, Crumb. It's good to hear from you. Good to see y'all. Hope I'm coming in clear. Let me know if I'm not. We have some interesting stuff to do today. Gonna turn that down just a couple notches. Let me just expand myself a little bit. How is everybody doing before I start this combo? Excuse me, have we all been good? Have we all had fun? There's an ad starting soon, so I will probably just wait it out. It's weird that the ad breaks just... The ads happen like immediately after starting stream. So you know what? We're gonna play this one out. Bada boom. Gotta give myself a bit of a breather. Now, I don't know when the ads will stop. That's the funny part. So, when everyone is out of advertisement hell, just let me know. Because I have things to talk about. I have things to say. I should probably type in chat. Luckily, after this, I don't have to worry. Okay. You hear me? Perfect. Alright, so first things first, we have to go over the schedule for this week. As you see, it's... Oh wait, no you don't, because I'm stupid, and I have window capture disabled. There we go. Let me just put myself back down in the bottom. That's not... Yeah, we're fucking around a little too much here. Yeah, that is drawn by, like... friend of mine. Phew. Yeah. It's really fucking with me, this thing. But here is the schedule for this week. I'm going to pause the music temporarily so I can think. Today, we are going to be finishing the rider ranking. And then tomorrow, because of Yomi Quinley getting me to my follower thing, where I said if I got to 50 followers by Saturday, that I would be playing through Mega Man X7. I've shown people some clips of Mega Man X7, and if you don't know how bad this game is, you will find out really quickly. Taking a break on when. But yeah, thank you. Mega Milk XL. You listen after stream. After stream. But Mega Man X7 is a notoriously terrible game. Not just a terrible Mega Man game, but a terrible game in general. Like, you're gonna be subjected to it over and over and over again. Taking a break on Wednesday, then on Thursday we'll be doing Half-Life Blind. I've never played Half-Life before. I want to play Half-Life. Never have, but now I have the capability to do so. It's more of I just got off my ass, bought it for $2, and we're good to go. And then Friday we are back with Bowser's Inside Story. It's been a couple of weeks since we last played it. And I kind of want to just continue with it, which means next week we'll also probably be doing more of it. We'll wait and see. Which brings me to part 2 of this. I want to learn more about OBS because I've been using Streamlabs, and I'm sorry to say this. I'm a foolish person, and want to have someone walk me through it, assist me. Because when it comes to video tutorials, I am stupid as fuck, and I don't know which ones to go for, and I don't know what to ask because, like I said, brain. Um, but yeah, because also with OBS you get more customization. Right now I'm just kind of working with Streamlabs, doing what I can, doing the best I can. Which I guess kind of brings me to my next point. It won't be this week, but I will very much appreciate your help, Crumb. So I might take a few days off, everyone, to learn this stuff. It might not take that long, which is why I will not make a schedule until I've learned stuff. Luckily, next week my schedule is a little bit more loose, I should say. Um, I guess this will also bring me to my next conversation where I feel like I don't deserve the following I have. Like getting this amount this quickly is just kind of insane. Like genuinely insane. 60 followers nearly in like a month. Like, let me check my YouTube. Oof. View my channel. Blah blah blah. When did I start streaming? When did I start uploading them to here? A month ago. I started streaming a month ago, and I'm already this far along. Like, you guys got me to affiliate in that amount of time. And it means a lot more than you think. But I'm also scared that I'm like not that great. Like, I don't have the immense editing stuff of other people. I'm not like, say, like, I don't know, just to give an example, like Yomi Quinley or fucking Moo Clover or anyone like that. Hell, there are people who get less views than me that look a lot better than me. I'm just kind of a person who wants to focus on the streaming aspect. Like, I love having a PNG tuber. I love having this, but I love being a streamer first and foremost. But I'm also scared that if I didn't have this, or if people didn't know me, would they still care? Am I doing good enough for other people? Like, I know people like what I do. I wouldn't have viewers if they didn't, but I'm also scared that, like, one day people are just gonna be like, nope, not good enough. And then move on, I guess. It's my greatest fear, I guess. It's probably unfounded. But I'm just scared that people will not want to be around me because I'm not that great. Sure, I'm a streamer. Sure, I can play games. I can be funny sometimes, arguably. But my biggest fear is that someone bigger and better who does the same thing as me will come along and just be like, no, sorry, just bye bye. And I guess I also feel like I don't deserve this because I'm not a great person. I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm not particularly proud of. I've bullied, I've gotten mad, I fought, I've broken up a lot of relationships with other people because my own brain gets in the way and or my own mind I guess gets in the way where I worry and fear and I apologize this is getting too real, but it's a thing that has been on my mind and I just needed to get it out. It's probably not the best place to do it, but it's like I also, I guess, don't have the disposable or as much of a disposable income to just be like, yo, commission me for commission for custom transitions, commission for custom this, custom backgrounds, custom this, custom that. Like, I can only do so much. But thank you both. Thank you all for saying that you're happy I made affiliate. I kind of just need to get all of this off my chest because it has been weighing on me and I'm just scared, I guess would be the word. I'm very scared. Like, I will have at some point to just sit down, make the custom backgrounds, relearn OBS, because I've been using Streamlabs, like I said, and just be something. I have to be something. And I guess that's also just a part of my own issues where I feel like I have to be someone. I feel like I have to matter. I feel like I have to do something and constantly pressuring myself. Where people say I'm doing great, people say I'm still learning, but I feel like still learning isn't good enough. I feel like I need to be further than I already am. It's hard to describe, but Jesus. I don't know. I just fear constantly. But who knows? Maybe as I keep going and keep going, it'll get a little easier. Because I think I'm trying to put too much on my plate at once. Like, learning OBS is one thing, but having all this custom shit in the background is another thing. And I want this to still be fun. I don't want this to feel like a job. I want this to... I guess I don't want this to turn into what I almost turned my writing career into. Like, I legit stopped writing for months and months and months because as much as I enjoyed it, I was putting so much work and so much pressure on myself to be, like, famous and popular and well known in the community that I didn't look after myself and I didn't care about myself enough. And to be honest, if I can be, like, very real right now, I still struggle with that. I still struggle to care about myself. Like, I put on a lot of masks. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I should probably stop because I don't want this to become not fun for y'all. Because I want you to see the good side. I want you to see, like, not the good side of me. I want you to see me without seeing all of me like this. Whew, give me a second. I need to, like... Okay, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm a little tired today as well, so I might be a bit slower in my words, but I also want to get this stream going because I don't know when else I'm going to be able to do this particular thing. Blah. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I I will still say thank you all for being kind and being getting me to this point. I know I'm not always at my best. I don't act the best. I don't talk the best. I don't sound the best. But I'm I'm very happy you all chose me as someone to watch. I just hope that I can see myself in the same way that you all see me. Oh, exhale. That was a lot to have to drop on y'all. I do apologize. But we also have some things, some new commands in chat that I managed to work on. First, I have a throne. By typing in exclamation throne, you can buy me stuff. Now, you don't have to do this. You do not have to do this. It's mostly just, oh, you should totally do this. Haha, wink wink. But you don't have to. Secondly, have Ko-Fi. If you want to give me money, you can. Helps me, well, not keep the lights on because I don't live alone, but it does help me get to a point where I can be self-sustaining. You don't have to do any of this. All you gotta do is watch, and we'll be good to go. I'm burping, I'm sorry. Police. Help! no! Police! We gotta get off the sad shit. Y'all don't want to hear me being a moping bitch, so we gotta get on our shit. Because we still have a ways to go before we finish this. Because we got quite a bit. Excuse me. So, let us begin. Hello, Astria. Holy shit. Did I miss a raid or something? So, let's get out of this. And last time we went all the way up to the end of the Heisei era with Kamen Rider rankings. And today, we're moving on to the Reiwa era. Hello, Tripstopher. It is good to see you. Oh, man. Like, holy shit. Let's go into our Kamen Riders. So, this is technically not just a final form, but also our... what's the word here? An additional rider by the name of Kamen Rider 02. Now, 01 is kind of already a reference to Ichigo. And 02 is a reference to Nigo, the secondary character of the original Kamen Rider series. The main cornerstone comes from Master Rider. Oh, you poor soul. You need to watch Kamen Rider. Trust me. I cannot tell you where to watch it because a lot of the sites have now been purged like crazy. But Tubi has a lot of legal Kamen Rider stuff. I can point you to there. And there are Blu-rays available, legal Blu-rays available. So, 02 here, being a reference to Nigo. And you can kind of see it right here when I pull up Nigo. Yeah, the red gloves, red scarf. I love that it's in the shape of a 02. Let's pull that image up. Maybe it's right here. 0 and 2. Now, this is a slightly different design because this is supposed to be a more feminine design due to the fact that instead of... spoiler alert for the Kamen Rider 01 movie, this is Izu's Kamen Rider suit. So she gets to wear this and become her own rider, and we'll get into that, like, can of, like, worms soon enough. There's nothing wrong with Izu the character, but we'll talk about the whole can of worms with Kamen Rider 01's final form soon, but the suit looks fine. It's acceptable. I'd put it at around, like, the top of C tier. I'd put it here. It is a good suit. It just needs a little bit more of a spice to it. 02, maybe it's just also that I'm not the biggest fan of Kamen Rider 01, but I like the base suit. 02, yeah, whatever. Next up, massive spoilers for Kamen Rider 01. This is technically also a final form suit, because in the show, he transforms into the evil Kamen Rider Arc 1. He is this sort of... Now, the Arc in this show is defined by its black undersuit and its stark white over armor with its red detailings. And the suit is awesome. I love disjointed almost angry-looking antenna that's forming like an angry eyebrow. The arc eyeball underneath with the red and the disjointed bits coming off of it. Like, look at this suit. Is this going to be a better suit? Why is he so small? It looks really cool. I know this is a figure art, which is not really the suit itself, but it's so intense, so menacing looking. You can't help but love it. The showing of the inner darkness going on in the main character's mind during this whole arc, pun not intended, awesome. I would put this about here. Amazing final form. Beautiful. Now, I want to play a game with y'all. Here is Kamen Rider 01 Rising Hopper. Okay, you see it right here. Good suit design. Amazing suit design. One of the best main rider forms we've ever seen. Here is Kamen Rider 01 Realizing Hopper. This is the actual suit. Is there any difference? Do y'all notice anything different about this suit compared to this suit? Any differences whatsoever? Kamen Rider of the Reiwa era had a add a row below. Had a stupid trend. Where they had different rider suits. So I'm going to quickly go through all of these new rider suits, because I don't even want to look at them for too long. That's 01 Realizing Hopper, Saber Almighty. We're looking very closely here to ensure I ain't forgetting shit. Gotchard Steam Hopper Ultima. I think that's it. So for 3 rider shows, they kind of had this. And in fact, they kind of had their own sort of spins on it as the show went along. But I don't care. This is dumb. I hate these 3 suits because it's lazy. It's lazy and stupid because you didn't need to make a new toy for this. You could have just had them show up as the original form, and it'd been fine. We would have accepted it because it's cool and cinematic, but no, he gets big, dumb, stupid butthole weapon, or big, whole, stupid butthole toy, and I hate it. It is the purest essence of selling toys. Like, and riders clearly, and tokusatsu heroes in general, are kind of made to sell toys, but it's the most blatant. It's the most blatantly obvious one of all, and it makes me want to just scream. Hate it. Because it's asinine, the storyline for it just makes no sense, and I don't want to think about these 3 as being potential rider forms. They don't exist to me. I don't care if they're technically, quote, final forms. They don't count. Let's have fun, though. This is Kamen Rider 01 Hell Rising Hopper. Doesn't that look a lot better? Appears in the movie. This is technically a berserker form. And bleh. Give me a sec, my head just started throbbing. Okay. Appears in the movie. It's neat. I like it. It is a repaint. Kamen Rider is known, and Toku Heroes in general are known for their repaints. But it looks great. I think it looks frightening, the sort of open mouth design it has here. The angry eyebrows. Very subtle, but still cool. The antennae, the spikes coming off. Oh, it's gorgeous. Also, I always love the mesh undersuits. Excuse me. Whew. I wouldn't say it's the best form if we're including Arc 1. But I will say, it's a damn good form. I'll put it around here. I'll put it there. It's a great rider form. Moving on to the secondary character, Kamen Rider Vulcan Rampage Gatling. Now, you can't see it in this one too well, so I'm going to find... Yeah! Oh, I love this suit so much. The sort of rainbowish design coming from the side. It's like a subtle little bit and piece. It's sort of just bits and pieces from other rider forms. The slight hints of the animal's exoskeletons being on the actual left side of the armor. This sort of asymmetric design going on. And this nice rich blue and gold throughout the rest of the suit. This icy blue on this side. Yeah, this is perfect. This is like a perfect final form. One of the best final forms we've gotten in a long... One of the best final forms we've gotten. I'd put it here. I'd put it there. It's that good. Rampage Gatling. Perfect. Perfect. Down to the last minute details. Beautiful suit. Vulcan is a great character. What's next? Oh yeah, Vulcan has 3 final forms. This form's okay. Vulcan Orthros. I set open... Oh, it did. I thought it was doing some pop-up shit. Vulcan Orthros is kind of... God, it's kind of cheap looking up close. It looks really neat in this shot, but for some reason it looks really cheap over here. Like plasticky. Am I crazy? Stretch. Whew. But Vulcan Orthros looks fine. I like the blue and white. This sort of different cobalt-ish blue that they had going on. Holy shit, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the subscription, Astria. That really helps. That keeps some... It puts some money in my pocket. I really appreciate that. You wanted to kill the... Yeah, fair. Listen, I literally extended it to as far as it'll go. It sadly does that every 30 minutes. I can't make it go any further. I've tried. I even looked it up. I was like, how can I make it go every hour instead? Wouldn't let me. Okay. thank you for the 5 gifted. That's even more money to add to the pocket. Holy shit. Thank you. Okay. Rat. That's literally all my viewers right now have subs. Dude, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I gotta breathe. Holy shit, I'm fucking panicking. I'm having a heart attack. We're at a hype train. What do you mean we're at a hype train? I mean, what can you do? Even at this point. What, donate to Ko-Fi or something? Don't do that while I'm here. I'm scared now. Hold on. We're putting a pause to the... Hold on, we're pausing this. Hold on, I'm checking things now. Y'all are making me check. Okay, good. Y'all haven't gone off the fucking deep end yet. Okay. After the gifted subs. Okay. Okay, deep breaths. Yeah, exclamation mark throne and exclamation mark Kofi, K-O-F-I, and you can send me things. Send me money. Oh my god, hold on. I don't have, like, throw notifications set up on here, so it's gonna be a surprise. I forget how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I'll probably learn later. But anyway, Orthros Vulcan. I think it's fine. I think it's a fine thing. I'd put it B tier at least. I'd put it around here. It was so good, in fact, that they retooled it again for Lone Wolf. It's got an angry wolf on the head. Hi, Schwang. You missed the fucking sub hype train that just happened, where I got 5 gifted and then another one. Okay, where was I? Yes. Okay, it's got a lot of retools. Like, this whole chest piece is from, like, a couple of riders, if I recall. The sort of subtle wire / bondage gear underneath. My day's been alright, Schwang. Or Schwang, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Or Zuang, it could be Zuang. I don't know. Yeah, Angry Wolf Head. Weird under armor that's used a lot for the Metsubo Jinrai riders. The red undercarriage going on here. It's nice. Nice form. I got the burps. I'm fucking hiccuping. Because... Oh god, all of the subscribers took me out. Well, hello there, Mikey. Oh my god, what have y'all done to me? I'm not joking. This is not a bit. I'm hiccuping like crazy because I didn't expect getting subscribers, let alone 6 in the same goddamn day. Are y'all out your goddamn minds? But thank you. Lone Wolf, I think, is a pretty decent suit. I'd put it, like, under... I'd put it... it's around here. It is around here. I'd put it here. I'm good. I just hiccuped like crazy there. Lone Wolf could be a bit more, but I think it's fine. I think it's pretty good. Pretty damn good for what it is. Jackal. Oh god, this counts as a final form. It does. In the show. Yeah, all from Astria, by the way. Thank you, by the way. Holy shit. Back to where I was. In the show, Kamen Rider Valkyrie didn't get a final form, but she did get a kind of final form in the show, in the form of becoming the Jackal Raider, which is a monster and not really a Kamen Rider suit. For a monster suit, I think it looks pretty neat. You can still see the Valkyrie eyes underneath, which makes it really cool. I do wish that she would have just used this key in here to actually become, like, her final form, but sure. We can count it. I'd put this in, like, lower end of 8 here. I think it's pretty damn good. I'd put it around here. I'd put it around here. It's a great looking suit. I just wish that she actually got to use it more. Speaking of suits I wish she got to use more, Valkyrie Justice Serval. Have a sort of... I don't know what this is a retool of. I know this is a retool. This is from, like, Lightning Hornet. This suit got used in exactly one V-Cinema movie. Now, V-Cinemas, for those who aren't in the know, are movies that are released shortly after, or sometime after, the original series it's from has finished. So, for Kamen Rider 01, the V-Cinema, they released 2 of them. One of them featured Valkyrie, and Valkyrie kind of got shafted with her final form. Basically, they get upgraded final forms or whatever to make them match the strength, kind of the main rider, or as close to it as possible. And for Valkyrie, she gets this, which is a good-looking final form until you realize it's only on screen for like 5 minutes, and she gets it destroyed in the same episode, or in the same movie. She beats the villain, but loses the suit in the process. Kind of shitty in that aspect. Yada yada, female Kamen Rider treatment, yada yada. Is still a decent suit. I'd put this at pretty good. I'd put it around here. Good suit. The claws are a little clunky, though. Claws are a little bit clunky. Who's next? Ah, here we go. Kamen Rider Jin Burning Falcon. Now, I want other people's opinions on this. Wow, you cannot get a good look at this suit. Man, why are all the pictures so small? It's like the suit doesn't want to be shown. But it has like little wings that come out from underneath here. There's sort of wings folding out here. The big falcon head kind of here, or the falcon's wings at least. You can kind of see a head there. The suit's color is really nice. The green eyes, or aquamarine, I guess, eyes, are really nice. The problem comes from that I don't know what's exactly going on with the chest plate. I think it's supposed to be like claws, and so I need to see like it in the show more. It does look good. Maybe fan art can design a little more. Or the detail of the heroes thing. Yeah, it still looks good. Yeah. Excuse me, still looks good, but I can't tell what's going on with the suit. I'll put it at like B tier. I'd put it around here. Next up. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Horobi Arc Scorpion. Hotobi Arc Scorpion. It looks really fucking cool. Look at this thing. The broken off pieces of the suit where Black's now overtaken it. The shattered visor. The bright purple. Oh, man. It's like a... Okay. Thank you for the 100 biddies. That's another thing I'll have to add is like a subscriber custom notification and bits custom notification. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll have to check all that later. Just give me a moment. I'm at a loss for words right now. Holy shit. This also is clearly not taken here. This is like someone just popping in like a little, just popping in the image. I'm at a loss. Okay. I'm good. Fuck. Here. This suit is sick. It only gets used like once in the entire show and for like 10 minutes total, but you know what? It serves amazing as being a main villain suit. This goes to like S tier. Bottom of S tier. But S tier nonetheless. Actually, there we go. Bottom of S tier, but S tier nonetheless. Okay. Here is Kamen Rider Thouser's final form from the Kamen Rider Presidents special and Kamen Rider Outsiders. Kamen Rider 1000 Arc. Here's how Thouser looks originally. Here is 1000 Arc. It's just kind of them repainting aspects of the Thouser suit into the Arc colors while also just reusing the Arc 1 chest plate. It's fine. It's fine for what it is. It kind of looks it does look really cheap like this, really plasticky. I think that's actually Zaya, Kamen Rider Zaya's helmet. I could be wrong. No, it is. It's Zaya's helmet. Repainted. Then again, Zaya is a repaint of Thouser. But still, I think it's fine. I'd put it in the nice tier. Put it around here. I'll move you to here, actually, and move you to the bottom of based. Yeah, around there will do. This will do just fine. Of this. Last of the 01 suits. Kamen Rider 03. This is being a reference to Kamen Rider V3. But with the double typhoon and the pose. Can I find V3's pose? Yes, the Voice pose. And if you look at 03, it's doing the same pose. It's a good suit. The chest plate is decently done. The belt is kind of a mess, but 3 circles. The color scheme's fine. It looks a little weird, I won't lie. It does look weird, but it being an homage to V3 is pretty cool. 03 is a suit. It's not Kamen Rider 01's final form. It is Izu, aka Kamen Rider 02's final form, where her and Arc combine together to become this new rider. I think I like it a little less than 02. And I also kind of like it a little bit more. I like it a little more than 02, thinking on it. No, maybe a little less. About this, you know, about the same. About the same. We'll say about the same and move on. Next up. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. Kamen Rider Cross Saber. Now, let me supply you with the context of why I'm not a fan of this suit. There's 3 Kamen Rider Cross Sabers. There's this suit. There's Kamen Rider Cross Saber featuring. And then there's Kamen Rider Cross Saber's, like, 3rd form. I forget its name. Give me a second. I'm thinking really hard about what its name is. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's featuring Saber, and then there's Crimson Saber as well. This is featuring Saber. This is, this one is Crimson Saber. They all look the fucking same. But Cross Saber, I hate this suit. For one very specific kind of petty reason. Let's look at Cross Saber here, for example. Yeah, you can see it right there. It is just a recolor. It is a space-colored recolor of the base suit, and people say, oh, it's so sick, the recolor's so sick. Listen, you're looking at jingling lights, you're looking at flashing lights, you're falling for the propaganda, you're falling for the propaganda. You're falling for it. I hate this suit. Looking at it, it's not as bad as some of these suits. I would put them all... Oh god, am I really gonna have to put it in nice, even if I'm not a fan of it? I'll at least say it's... Yeah, I'd put it at top of disappointing. There we go. I don't think it matters what order I put it in, because it's just Cross Saber. I don't care. The suit can go to fucking hell. I might move this a little bit higher up. I might move this to here. There we go. Saber's suits in general just don't impress me a lot because they just feel like let's slap as much shit as possible on it. Coming up next, Saber Emotional Dragon. I kind of like this suit. I can't deny it. Open image in new tab. Let's see if I can... Even if the book is all the way over... Ooh, that kind of bothers me. That might dock at some points. This big book is jutting off of the side of the belt when it should be like... Whatever, whatever. Just don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you. It's bothering me. It's bothering me a lot. I like the 3 distinct dragon heads, even if I'm not big on this one, the default one. I think it looks too cartoony and goofy. But I love the implementation of 3 colors on this. Even if the shield is kind of dumb. You'll get real sick of seeing this shield if you watch Kamen Rider. You'll get really sick of this one because they like to reuse it a lot. But I think Emotional Dragon Saber, he only got this power-up in a movie. He used it in the actual show once. But I think it looks nice. It's a good suit. It's a good suit. Probably one of my more favorite Saber forms. I think it's amazing looking. I'd put it around here. Yeah, that'll do. Then we have his form from Superhero Senki, known as Saber Superhero Senki form. It's gay because of all the rainbow and the cape. I kind of like this suit. It is basically a reference to Zenkaiser, who was the part of the Zenkaiser team, which was airing at the same time as Kamen Rider Saber. I kind of like it a lot. I'm kind of petty like that. Like, let's see the chest plate. It's got his emblem on it. It's got this big stupid book. It's got the bright red undersuit. It's got like a big chest plate. I have a sort of soft spot for this suit. I kind of have to put it in the amazing tier. I'd probably put it around here. I think it's just very pretty. Oh, we're including that. Okay. From the stage show, Saber Ultimate Bahamut. It is a all black recolor of Emotional Dragon. Honestly, looks kind of way cooler in that way. It's black and gold with blue, with like this icy blue to it. I gotta kind of put it up a little higher. I'm gonna put it here. It's kind of just a really good suit. I don't need to say much about it, because I know very little about it, because I fucking hate Saber. I fucking hate Saber, and I hate the writing of it, and I especially don't like to watch stage shows. I especially don't watch stage shows, and I certainly wasn't going to watch a stage show featuring Saber. Because fuck Saber. But it's a good suit. I think it's a really kick-ass final form made for the show, or made for the stage show rider. Now you go on to, as you see here, we have not a lot of Saber riders get final forms, which is funny because there's like 20 of them. Blades, Tatagami Hyoju Senki. Why is it like that? Why are you blurry? Maybe if I put Kamen Rider in front of it, it'll actually... Yeah, it's just this stark white, like blindingly white suit with some icy blue detailing. And if you look real closely, there's like sort of subtle flame detailing, like icy flame detailings in there. I kind of just love it for that. It looks so cool, no pun intended. It looks so cool. This goes in S tier, I'm sorry, it does. It goes to, I'd say around here. It goes around here. It's awesome looking. Next up. Oh, I'm going to fucking dome my shit clean off. Kamen Rider Espada. Golden Alangina. Let's have a conversation about the piss gold. Because there's like gold here, piss yellow, and then gold here. The color scheming of this is awful. The weird visor shape. I like the weird visor shape. With the spice coming through it. This sort of... I think that's the Cerberus design with like the chains coming here, and then there's this here. It's such a busy suit, and not busy in a fun way, where you want to explore the detailing. Spikes there, and for like the hedgehog, I believe. And then you have like the chain here, the chain here. It's like, that's fine and all, but it's the color scheming. It's like mac and cheese yellow and mac and cheese gold, fucking bright highlighter yellow almost, or dirty highlighter. It's not as bad as I remember it being, but I'm still not a fan of Golden Alangina. I would put it around... here. It's not great. Then we have his final form from the V Cinema. Kamen Rider Espada Arabiana Night. I hate this final form for one specific reason. Well, the color scheme is cool. Why is there bone detailing on this? Because they repainted Primitive Dragon. They repainted Primitive Dragon with some really nice looking paint. Can't deny that. But they should have used this as the repaint. Why Primitive Dragon? We don't know. But it's got the dragon claw on it. And they don't even try to hide it. Like, look at it. It's just right there. And I hate it for that. This would have looked way cooler as a Dragon Knight repaint, where you could have just made the new helmet and that's it. But it's got this stupid dragon claw over its chest, which you can see on the figure here. Why? Espada was never a dragon? He was a genie? It's sort of his genie theming, as opposed to being, like I said, a dragon? It's disappointing. I'm gonna put it in its hideous kill it. I'm that mad about it. I'm that upset about it being like that. Next up. Kamen Rider Caliber Zhao Dragon. It's kind of cool looking. The folded pages becoming the armor, all these dragon heads. There's a dragon head here, but it's like closing in on his head. Dragon heads here, 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 and here. Dragon heads on here. Dragon head chest. The coloring, that's good. That's a good final form. I'd put it around here. I put it there. Good final form. Not much to say. It doesn't get used much in the show because story-wise, it wouldn't make sense to use it a lot in the show because he's not evil anymore. And Zhao literally means evil king. Then again, Jaku means darkness and evil. Kamen Rider Psycho X Swordman. Now, people kind of shit on this suit. And they're kind of right to do so. But I also think they're wrong. He's supposed to be a comic book. He's very bright, very poppy. He's got the little Kirby dots going on here. I kind of like this suit. The helmet is probably the issue people have with it the most, to be honest. If the helmet was different, people would like it a little more. And I will be honest, that will deduct at some points, because the helmet clashes extremely heavily with this suit. If the helmet was like also had those Kirby dots on it and was like a brighter color than this sort of duller gold, then be a little bit better. Where'd I put it? I put it in nice. I would put it in nice. I'll put it to around here. I think if the helmet was different, this shit would go up to A tier easily. Moving on. We have a twofer, which will rank at the same time. Ultimate Revi and Ultimate Vice. They are a 2-in-1 deal, so we can just go over them. Revi and Vice have some amazing final forms. The sort of crisscross hatching, like mouth-like detailing on the side. The color schemes being extremely similar. Like, look at this shit. Look at this. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Like I said, very similar suits, very similar color scheme, with more of a pink for you, for Revi, and more of a blue for Vice. Vice also has a demon tail. He has a little rat tail. I'm gonna just say rat, 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 and wake up Crumb. Rat, 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 rat. I'm gonna use your activation phase, your Manchurian candidate. When the fuck did I get a hype chest? I was tabbed out the whole time. Yeah, these suits are both S tier. Excuse me. I would put them... here. I'd put them here. Vice's looks a little cooler, looks a little bit more demonic, which makes him kind of cool. Then we have this clusterfuck suit coming up here. Kamen Rider Igarashi. It is a 3-for combination between Kamen Rider Revi, Kamen Rider John, and Kamen Rider Live. Not John, Jan. Jeanne. Not Jean either. Now, chat. I kind of hate this suit. I get what they're going for, but I kind of hate it. And Revice has this thing where it's a slap as much shit as possible on a suit problem. Sometimes. With no rhyme or reason. And it kind of just looks like my OC, the character. Do not steal. Do not steal my OC, the character. Bleh. I'll be honest, it's hideous kill it, but it gets top of it's hideous kill it. It's kind of funny how bad it looks. It's kind of a mess color-wise, too. Kamen Rider Revice Shin. This was used in a stage play, and only a stage play. It's sort of a half and half, and it's also a recolor of Thundergale, where you get Revice's color scheme with the pink and the blues, with blotches of ink for the Vice half. Like, it doesn't just stay half and half. It's sort of like blotched across the suit, and I love it for that. I also love the subtle... I never noticed this. Did Revi have that the entire time? I'm going to look it up, because I don't remember him having that. No, he never had that double. Look at that. There's like a double chest piece here. Because that's what Vice had. He had like the reflected chest. That's really cool and really subtle. I've never noticed that before. That's awesome. It goes to S tier just for that. Honestly, I think it's really pretty. I'd put it around here. I'd put it here, actually. Next up, Kamen Rider Live. Kamen Rider Live gets his final form. Evility Live. That's a fixed suit. Never mind. The bright white cape. It's kind of hard to see, like the green, the gold. I think this looks fine, but the green has got to go. I get why. It's because it's a fusion between Live and Evil, and Live is more of a darker color scheme, while Live is more of a bright color scheme. Evil, but they both have like the sort of gray and teal undersuit. I don't care. You could have just made that white. Or all black. Or something. I still think it's a great looking suit. But I'm also like, we need to we'll put it here. We'll put it here. Yeah, we'll put it there for now. There. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Who's next? Oh, God. Well, good news is I can do a twofer on this one. What the fuck were they thinking with Evil and Live Marvelous for their V cinema forms? Chat, I need y'all to wake up for a second. Lurking is cool. Your lurkers are valid, but I need the lurkers to wake up for a second, look at this, and tell me their thoughts. I need y'all to say, or not even say, I need you all to tell me what the fuck they were thinking with this. This is a gaudy, gaudy suit. I both love and hate it. Because it's like they just slapped a bunch of paint on Evil here. Like, it's just... Like, they bukkakied his face. They bukkakied his face. And there's just splotches everywhere. It doesn't make any rhyme or reason. It's kind of just an ugly suit. I'm sorry. It's an ugly suit, but I will put it at the top of ugly suits. Because with Evil already having a kind of mid-looking suit, Evil didn't, so they kind of just... They massacred my boy. We have Kamen Rider Invincible Janu. It looks very similar to her base Jan suit. Except for there being a Lovekov titty plate. I think the boots are the same. Yeah, everything else about the suit is the same, except the shoulder pads are like... Wait, hold on. Let me check here. Open image in new tab. We're going to do a comparison here. Live comparison. What the fuck is this? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this is different. Okay, it is different. They used a lighter blue and the boots go a little lower. This is different. It is different. But it's very... Maybe it's not as subtle as I thought. Maybe there is a difference. It looks like a natural evolution. Lisa Frank Bukake. Yeah. Yeah, Astria, you're right. It does look very Lisa Frankish with this one here. Invincible Jen looks okay. Yeah, it looks more than okay. It looks good. I'd put it at the lower end of good, though. I'd put it, like, around here. Yeah. Imperial Demons. Honestly, don't know how to feel about this suit. I love the big cape, the wide shoulder pads, going from this sort of splotchy web cape to more of a... Yeah, it looks a little bit more like... I don't know, like battle-ready, I guess would be the word. They just kind of darkened the suit a little bit and gave him a different head where the webs are now coming this way with a big spider crest in the middle. I think this is good. There's not a lot to say. Not a lot to say. He just kind of got this form in the V Cinema, and that's it. Now we have probably one of the weirdest final forms in here, because it just kind of appeared as and acted as if it was already part of his arsenal the whole time. Kamen Rider Get Over Demons. This was the final form of not demons, but over demons. A completely different guy. I like the big horn. The orange is neat, though it kind of clashes with this suit here. It's very hard to describe. Like, you go from that. That's not it. You go from this sort of suit here to this. It's fine. Revise's suits, I will defend some of them, but I put it in nice. I'd put it around here. Yeah, sure is nice. That's not a final form. Also, technically, Get Over Demons is a separate writer. Same with Aguilera Dark. It is the original Aguilera suit, but painted black. And I'll be honest, it looks a lot cooler that way. This also gets a B tier. A little bit more of a confident B tier. Put it around here. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have a lot left. We only have the last 3 rows. And even then, a lot of these can just be kind of immediate? I don't know. What I am going to do first, though, is go use the restroom. Don't do anything crazy while I'm away. And by that, I mean do things very crazy. I will remind again everybody about my throne and Kofi, and I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. I had to pee. We're on to Geats. Geats Boost Mark III. There's not a lot to say about it. This is not Geats Boost Mark III. That's Geats Boost Mark III. Not a lot to say about it because this form literally only appeared for 30 seconds. It was a very cheap suit because it wasn't meant to last very long. I mean, it looks fine. It's fine for what it's supposed to be. I'd say it's nice. They put it about... here. Let me make sure I'm not muted still. Good. Luckily, the actual final form of Geats is Kamen Rider Geats 9. Holy shit. Bright white, cubey, like a nine-tailed fox design. Absolutely stupendous. Gorgeous thing. I'm like in awe at it. This is one of my favorite, I think this is my favorite rider suit. Just for what it can do. Like, maybe I'll put it here just because story-wise, No, I'm putting it up the top. Geats 9 is one of the coolest rider suits ever created. Like, holy crap, you did not need to go this hard for this suit. But I'm glad you did. What's next? Oh. Geats Oneness. Geats Oneness. I know someone who doesn't like this suit. I disagree with them. It's gorgeous. The rainbowish colors, the... what's the word? The, yeah, just the colors, the detailing with, like, the pictures of the other riders in the suit. You can't see them on the side, but there's, like, Kalo there. There's Lopo over there. Buffa, Tycoon, Nago, and Punkjack. It's amazing. I'm putting this up in the S tier as well. I'm sorry, but I kind of have to. I'm putting it here. Geats 1 is gorgeous. Maybe I'm just weak to black and rainbow suits. Or maybe I just like Geats more than I remembered. Because Geats is good. But Bujin's Sword is our next one. You have probably seen this suit somewhere before. But look at the katana. He just has a normal-ass katana as his weapon. No colorful Power Rangers weapon. No talking toys. Nothing. It's just a sword. It is a katana. And I kind of respect him for that. He's got a cool cape. The bright red eyes shielded by, like, the night visor. Sorry, again. Going to S tier. It's going right... It's going right here. I might move this around just a little bit. Yeah. That's looking a bit more correct. Then we have Tycoon Boost Mark II. This was a stage show exclusive form. It looks really cute! Kawaii desu ne! Like, it's cute. I'd give it like a solid B, lower end of B, but still B tier. Put it right around here. I'm kind of speeding through some of these forms because there's not a lot to talk about. Stage shows, whatever. He gets a thing, funny. Nago Fantasy. I feel kind of bad for this suit. We need to find a good... There we go. That's a much better one. Much higher quality. Whoa, okay. Can't really zoom in, but I love the sort of drooping armbands. I love the upper half of the suit, but give her some pants. Give her some proper pants. Instead of just the normal undersuit. Make her final form at least Fantasy Boost. You know, if her final form was Fantasy Boost, or Double Fantasy, or Fantasy Beat, or whatever. Excuse me. Then the suit would look a little bit cooler. As it stands, it is fine. It is a good final form. I just wish there was more to it, which is why it is getting the B tier. I'll put it around here. If she had pants on, then, like, actual pants, then I would like the suit a lot more. But they're lazy, and they didn't give her one, so... Well, not lazy, but they just didn't care. Like, fuck it. We gotta follow our own rules, sorry. And that's it. Technically not a final form, Buffa Jamashine. It is just the regular Buffa suit with bigger horns and a gold cape. And that's kind of it. He just gets bigger horns and a cape. Doesn't even get the bigger hand. The bigger hand's always part of him. Oh, and he gets, like, his stupid lower zombie half, or one of the... whatever. I hate it. I don't hate it, but I do think it's disappointing. Because you build this up the whole time, and then it's just like, whatever, put it there. Then we have Buffa Plosion Rage, his V-Cinema form. I kind of fuck with this suit a lot. Redoing the Jamashine head to be like this angry sort of silvery thing, the big hand, which by the way is repainted stuff. Like there's a lot of repainted parts of the suit, but can't deny it looks pretty cool. It looks really cool. Because at least the repaints are a bit more subtle. They're a bit better than what we got previously. This goes in A tier. Absolutely A tier. I'd put it around here. It goes here. Plosion Rage, good. Gene Gazer. I do not know how to feel about this suit, because I know very little about this suit. I mean, it's nice. Can't deny that. But, it's, yeah. Sorry, I'm really out of it. They gave him a new belt, they gave him some detailings. I like the color scheme. It's nice and bulky, but I'm very confused on how to feel about the suit. I'll say it's nice looking. I'll say it's nice, and I'll move on. This could probably go a little lower, where it's like... yeah. That's more like it. Moving on to... Premium Beroba. Beroba gets a unique form in that she, like Baron, gets a monster-themed final form. It's a pretty sick-looking monster, I can't deny that. The teeth, the plant detailing all throughout, ugh, ugly, love it. I'd put it around here. Put it around here. Here. Same for Kekara. Kekara. He gets a... he goes from being dumbass CG form to pretty neat looking frog dude. It's a pretty neat and ugly looking frog dude. The eyes, the mouth, it just... ugh. Also a big fan of it. I'd put it lower though. Put it around the base tier. I'd put it about... here. Put it about there. We're on to Gotchard. We're getting close to the end. Rainbow Gotchard. It's an alright final form. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a better shot of it. Now that all we gonna get? What about this? I think it looks fine. Yeah, I think it looks fine. I put in the B tier, but probably lower end. I'd put it about here, maybe. Yeah, put it about there. Just your normalest looking final form where you can say, yep, that's it. Gotchard X Star. Or is it Star? It's Star Gotchard. I'm sorry, it's Star Gotchard. I didn't watch the movie. Don't like this form. It's like all the X cards. Because there's like a jet, there's a tank, there's a thing, there's like a tree here, there's a beetle. Sorry, but its Hideous Kill It is where it will go. It will go on the same... Where's Birthday? Did I move Birthday somewhere else? Oh, Birthday's in G tier. It's not quite G tier. I might even move this down to, like... Move this to here. Move this to, like... Here, maybe? I think Platinum Gotchard is the name of it? No, it's not. What's it called? Is it Shining Gotchard? No, it's Shining Gotchard Daybreak, but we're gonna get to that suit soon enough. Movie form. This one. Yeah. This suit's awesome. This should have been his final form. It's like rainbowy, and it's a lot more rainbowy than the rainbow form is. It's a lot shinier. That's just it. It's just a lot shinier and a lot nicer looking. I'd put this in the A tier. Top of... Maybe even S tier. No, it goes A tier. Top of A tier. Not top of A tier, but like around here. It's a good suit. Kamen Rider Gotchard Legend Liner. It sure is a bright gold form. It's nice. I'd say it's nice. Black and gold is cool, but there's a slight problem when it comes a little... This doesn't mesh well. The rainbow eyes are cool. It's like, that's nice. It's like, it's kind of a bit much. So I put it in the nice tier. Put it around here. Gotchard. It's like the Gotchard novel form. This doesn't really count. Is this a sushi? This is sushi Gotchard. Kamen Rider Gotchardo Sushi Bob Sushi Hopper. Gotchard Sushi Hopper. Sure is an idea. It is an idea. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's like, sure. I'd put it like here. I guess we'll rank the other forms. Like Majade here gets Kamen Rider, Majade, Gaia Dragon. This is a nice final form. For a novel exclusive thing, and that's all it is really novel exclusive, I'd put it like bottom of A tier. I'd put it around here. And for Kamen Rider Valverad's novel exclusive form, it's UFO Fighter... UFO Fighter Custom. I mean... yeah, it's nice. I put it nice. I put it around... here. Now we can focus on the forms that matter. That being Twilight Majade. Twilight Majade is kind of neat looking. I love the robes that are tied to her hands. I do wish Gaia Dragon was the final form, but it's neat. I'd put it at the B tier. Like, middle of B. Somewhere around here? Yeah, somewhere around there. Ah, eyes itching. Valvarad Kurogane. This is an A tier, nearly S tier suit. The silver, combined with the bright pinks. I kind of love it. I kind of love Valvarad Kurogane. Look at it, like the scouter over his eye. The black undersuit. Ooh, it's sick. Certified sick moment. This gets A tier, close to S. I'd put it right here, honestly. Oh, man. We're getting close to the end. I promise. Then we have Valvarad GT. Oh, this suit. Oh, if you got rid of these things, this would be an okay suit. But you can't. Look at this. This is like below D tier. I'm sorry. This suit's ass. I hate it. I hate the stupid trains that have his, like, logo on them. Okay, we're good. Kamen Rider, excuse me, Dread, Type 3. He gets a rapier and an Oni club, and he gets this, like, dual aesthetic of a unicorn and Oni, and then just whatever it is in the middle. It's just the steamliner. Or whatever in the middle. I don't care. The suit looks cool, though. That's what matters, is the suit looks cool. This bright white and red, kind of like it. I'd put it in the B tier. Middle of B, probably around here. Yeah, here. Put all the gotcha art stuff next to each other. And then we have Dread's, like, I think it's called, like, Shinshiki, or Type Final. For the V Cinema? Not V Cinema, for the stage show. I kind of dig it. Just a little bit. This gets a bit higher up than the whatever, normal Dread. I'd put it around here. About all you can say. It's a stage show, like I said. Legendary Legend. Legendary Legend is a really bad final form, but I kind of love how bad it is. Look at the dumb card holder pauldrons, like Decade Complete had. Look at the really bulky design. Look at these things that go nowhere. Look at the... oh, it's gaudy, it's awful. It's hideous, kill it. It's hideous, kill it, but it is, like, a bit better than Decade and DN Complete. Then we have Gotchard Shining Daybreak, which is Gotchard Daybreak's final form. Yeah, I love the color scheme. I love the sun in the center. The helmet looks nice. It's a nice suit. That's a nice boulder. I'd put it around. I'd put it around here. Gav! We're on to Gav! Hooray! We're into good rider shows! Over Gav. Okay, a little bit dumb. A little bit dumb. Not too keen on over Gav. I'm not too keen on it having the smallest looking thing possible, too. He's got big arms. He's supposed to be the bulky power type, but honestly, this final form is kind of the biggest chud in the show because it loses like nearly every fight it's in. But, it's fine. It's decent. I put it lower end of nice, though. It's kind of pushing it just a touch. But I do think we have some ideas here. I'd put it here. Then we have Master Gav. See, this is a lot nicer. Purple, blue, orange underneath. This is how it should be. How it looks in the show is fantastic. Yeah, this suit, gets an A tier. Low A. Lower end of A tier. Probably around here. But still a good suit. Amazing Gummy. This is probably the best looking of the final form suits. Just for the sheer fact that they're like, let's actually give a final form that represents the human and monster side of Shoma, where he gets a, what's the word? It's a repainted suit. It is a repainted suit, but it's very like subtle in its repaint and still looks good despite being a repaint. It is Thundergale repainted, but this fits in with Gav, and the color scheme is nice. I'm gonna be honest, this looks like better than regular over Gav. I'd put it around here. Yeah, I'd put it here. But then they make up for it by giving us some absolute baller final form. Not even final form, movie form. In the form of Kamen Rider Gav Hexenheim. Look at this. Chat, I need you to wake up and look at this, just for a moment. And then you can go back to lurking. I need to see some pogs. I need to see some... I need to see just some, like, holy shits. Look at him. Easiest S tier of my life. Like, top 5 rider suit. This goes here. Gav Hexenheim is like an addictive suit. Look at the... Ooh, look at the paint detailing. Okay, moving forward. Then we have Valen and his, Frappe Custom. None of these are his Frappe Custom suit. He's got a big, like, cup here with his straw sticking out. Maybe I can get rid of Valen, the custom part. Yeah, all this ice around him, the steam, I guess. I think it looks nice. I'd put it closer to the top of B tier. Put it around here, maybe. Yeah, here, I'd say. Valen's V Cinema form, known as... Oh, this is called Frappe Custom. Oh, sorry, Frappe Mode. I forget what this other one is called. I think it's called like Choco Frappe or something like that. It's... Yeah, whatever. This form looks good. Really, really good. A nice, massive improvement over the other suit. I love the ice cream cone shoulder pads and how it reused the... Sorry, that was Frappe Custom. This is Parfait mode. Yeah, Valen Parfait. I think it looks good. Really good. Lower end of A tier. Lower end of A tier, but still in the A tier. Where'd I put it? There it is. I'd put it around... I'd put it around here. On to Vram. Vram a la mode. A lot of silvery, like, tin and, well, silver pieces on him. The spoon now being like this huge ladle that is scooping up a big... The spoon's there, scooping up some pudding. With a little bigger spoon holding the pudding. The silver surrounding the head. The silver shoulder pad. I think it's a good form, though it does look a little confusing. I don't quite get what they're fully going for. Maybe someone can tell me. But I like it. I don't know why we got rid of all the color, though, but it does look significantly better than his base form. I'm sorry. Vram, as much of a great character as he is, his rider suit looks fucking stupid. I'd put it B tier. It's definitely, like... I'd put it here. Then we have Vram Noir Jelly. Holy shit. Okay. Black coffee jelly with like the white top and the... It's just two colors. It's like black. White's not really a color, but this sort of dark red, maroon, like blood almost color going into it. This goes into A tier. This is like... Yeah, go there. Go there. You're cool. He only got this form in what is called a side alternate universe story, known as Root Stomach. Ow. Ow. I'm stuck. I'm tangled. Kamen Rider carries C3. Or C2, I believe, is where it is. I could be wrong, or it could be C3. Yeah, C3. It's a pretty good-looking main villain form. That's all I'll say. Not much to add to it. He was a dickhead in the movie. Yeah. I put it in B tier. Deserving a B, like middle of B. I'd put it around, not top of B, actually. We'll put it to here. We'll put it Here, top of B. There's only a few riders to rank. I hope you don't mind. I need to use the restroom really badly. I'll be back, I promise. Give me just a moment. Alright. We only have a few things to rank left, but we're here. Kamen Rider Zets' final form. This is the current season, so look away if you have not kept up with Kamen Rider. The Kamen Rider Zets, this is your last warning. I will give you all the due diligence to look away. Because this is current season. Alright? Alright. Kamen Rider Zets Extreme. Needs a fucking larger image. This is a sick suit. The bright reds, the black with like the gold detailing and the reds and the... Oh, it's so cool looking. And he gets such a great debut. That's what matters a lot, is the debut as well as the form. And his debut's sick to the point where I had to kind of just put it here. God, what's the name of this dumbass form that comes afterwards? Extreme's so cool. It's so overpowered. The stage show form from Zets. What in the fuck is this? It looks really cheaply put together. Gay rights, but come on, we can do better than this. We've had better rainbow forms before. I think it's called Charged or Into the Dream or something like that. It looks kind of cheap. I won't lie. It's a stage show form. I'm not expecting greatness, but I'm expecting a lot better. I'll put it here. And then we have his movie form. The movie isn't even out yet, but they did show us its suit. Kamen Rider Z's Agen Dream. Or Agen Dream. How does he see out of it? We don't know. I don't care. This suit kicks ass. It's bright, silverish white with gold and teal and red. Ooh, gorgeous. This gets S tier as well. I'm putting it up here in S tier. Excuse me. About here. Ought to do. I'll put it here. No, here. No, here. Last two. Kamen Rider Nox Midnight Shadow. It's really hard to see, but I promise you it looks peak. Black, white, and blue. With this, like, I hate the belt. Still hate this belt. But everything else makes this an easy top of A tier. If the belt was different, it would go into S tier. But the belt's not that good, so it goes into top of A. And last but not least, the final form that we have for now, Lord 3 Booster. He gets some extra stuff on the cape, some detailing, a new glove, gauntlet thing. That's kinda it. It's like, kinda disappointing. It's kinda nice. Put it here. It's whatever. But now, we're done. We finished it, every pony. Every horse. Oh. This is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, because I also want to prepare for tomorrow. But, thank you all. I was not expecting all of this to happen today. And for that, I got nothing else to say. I want to spread the love a little bit. We're going to find someone to raid. You know what? We're going to raid my friend, one of my Oshis. We're going to /raid Luminous Red. Thank you all for this. I really hope we get to do something like this again and again and again and again. You're awesome. You're wonderful. Have a fantastic day. Go raid this person. They're really cool. Goodbye, everyone. And thank you.